Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 30 of Telione Season 2. In the last episode, a really small fight had happened at the beginning, where the party had fought General Wolfgang Stormmane within the Webbed Chapel in the Underdark in the city of Omva Alandi. After taking out Stormmane, they moved around the city to get any last-minute things situated, making sure everything was okay before they decided to return home. Getting healed, killing one of the the fleet admiral under General Stormmane, Kia, after snapping her neck. Decided to ask her questions and see if she was evil, similar to Stormmane, and I think they determined she really wasn't. She was pretty harmless. So they decided to start making their way back up towards the overworld, going all the way back through the paths that they have gone once before to get down into the Underdark. They had finally made their way back into the spider's den, back into the mines, and got to see sunlight for the first time in almost a month. It is about 6 p.m. on the 18th of Namu. You see the city of Solaris in front of you. What do you all want to do?
I think we all deserve a drink.
We have a coffin.
We have a body, Eleonora.
We'll use it as a table
Resurrection
for drinks.
first.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah.
Rastus,
Check
can
see
you
if
do that
someone's in
now?
the manor.
Want to go to the manor? You want to revive Kia? What are we doing?
Let's go to the manor first to get information, and then we can try to revive her after. But Raskus, while we're walk and talk, can you
Okay.
do that now? Can you revive her today?
I'm not today, but I will also need like a diamond to attempt to revive
You
her.
also need 3 more level ups before you'd be able to do that.
Revivify?
Revivify only works in the first minute of a death.
Oh yeah, so we're not reviving. We probably are not.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, so no, I have jack shit. As I remembered, the voice in my head said it had to be within a minute.
Oh,
So, yeah, I can't
maybe
do
we
that.
can talk to someone. If I know this is something that you guys wanted to do, so before we throw in the towel, maybe we should talk to people or whatever.
Yeah, we could try that.
The manor, everyone. Let's read some books.
Do some books.
You guys start heading a little bit more north. You're basically on the outskirts of the main round city of Solaris. 2 people give me perception checks.
Me.
I only have a +1 to perception, so
I got a +3.
+6.
14.
Okay.
17.
Okay. It's pretty faint, but you do hear a decent amount of just loud talking coming from the more centered area within the town, Winter.
Okay. Can I tell, like, if it's, like, aggressive or is just talking in general?
It sounds kind of like when a town crier is giving out information.
Okay. I kind of look over at Raskus. I think they're having some sort of town hall, some sort of meeting. I wonder it might be about Stormmane, funny enough.
We can go check it out.
Yeah.
See why not?
Let's see what that is all about.
we should probably make sure the city doesn't fall into a power.
Yeah.
Didn't Aubrey say that she'll take the
She's taking over the military, but that doesn't necessarily mean she'll take over the city.
I guess so. Anyway, let's see what this is about. Start making our way.
Yeah, you make your way
Literally
down.
downtown.
Yeah, towards the center of the town, and you see. Like the easiest way to kind of describe it is this poster board, and it has 4 faces on it. Two of which appear to be human. One is a wrapped figure, and the other one has very gnomish features to them. Then there's this pretty lanky person standing on top of a box. These are the ones who butchered Stormmain. We have gotten word back from several soldiers. These are the people to be watching out for. If you see them, you need to let Aubrey Masterflower know at the Masterflower estate.
Oh.
Okay. As this happens, can I... Oh, wait. One action. Can I cast Disguise Self? I have 4 spell slots.
Well, it took you guys 2 days to get back, so you've taken a long rest.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
cool.
I'm only saying I only have 4 first level spots in general.
Okay.
So I could just kind of like wombo combo Disguise Self on all of us, or
It's a
can we
concentration,
just-
so no.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so can we just kind of book it then?
I was gonna say I want to quickly like stealth away from all of them. If I have to step of the wind, I'll do it. If that's how like close we are to them.
Okay.
We should all stealth away.
Give me stealth checks.
Period.
And waddled away.
I got an
Do this.
11.
17.
I also got an 11.
Y'all are.
What?
I kind of have bright blonde hair and have seen sunlight.
Too big to hide. I'm sorry.
You know, it is very fitting that Enos gets a natural 1 here.
Too big to hide.
We're gonna have to outrun an angry mob, y'all. Lace your shoes up.
Ooh.
Man, if you didn't roll a 1, you guys would have been fine.
Will I
Lace
be
them
able?
bitches up, Enos.
First roll of the night.
Ah!
I mean,
Safety check.
is it the worst thing if we end up getting taken to Master Flower Manor because Aubrey's kind of on our side? Maybe.
I don't know. Who knows?
Possibly.
So
Potentially.
as you guys are walking up and hearing this, Enos, you feel a tug on your pant leg. It's this little kid's looking up at you. You look like Mr. Stormmain.
Oh.
I remember seeing you. And like she just
It's that little.
she just starts screaming, and everyone
Enos will knock
turns
out
to
the child
look.
right now.
Oh.
You see like 30 heads turn around to this little child sitting at your feet, Enos, screaming and crying. They go, "Wait a minute, I know that face. What are you guys
We
doing?
gotta go.
Run.
We gotta
run.
go.
I'm
We
running.
gotta go.
Run.
Where are you running to?"
Gosh, is there like environment-wise? Is there like a tree line or somewhere we can like create?
This is a stonework city. All the
Stonework
buildings
city.
are made of stone.
How far away from the gate?
From
From
Guys,
the
if we
manor.
stay together, we're not gonna be able to get out of there. Let's split up for now, and once the crowd kind of dispels, maybe we can sneak back to the inn that we've been staying at, where our stuff is.
Sure.
Okay.
And I'm gonna duck around a corner and try to scale a building to like hide up on the roof.
So are you all trying to separate? Is that what I just heard?
It's honestly, it's not the move, but fucking we ballin', I guess.
I mean, Enos is gonna be the easiest to find, but
You know, any objections before this happens? Shit,
guess not, damn.
Guess not, damn. So
I don't have
If-
a better plan.
If we're splitting up, I need everyone to make another set of stealth checks. Enos, you have disadvantage.
Okay, that's fair.
Mm.
this
Yeah,
is
there-
16 for me.
a 26.
Mm-hmm.
15.
Okay.
What's my +2? So a 5. I rolled an 18 and a 3.
I'd love to hear it. So, Eleonora, you break off in one direction and start climbing one of the buildings. Is there anything else when you want to do with that or no?
I'm just climbing up the building just to at least get on the roof.
Mm-hmm.
To have a vantage point and kind of see what's going on.
Okay, give me a
But also
perception
to
check.
hide. 4.
Okay, you get up onto the roof, but you are not that strong, so you're just really out of breath when you get up there, so you just kind of starfish on your back as you hear footsteps just start sprinting past your buildings. Winter and Raskus, where do you guys want to go?
I was gonna try to like go into a back alley,
Mm-hmm.
and try to like see. I want to see what they're doing with Enos, if they're doing anything with Enos. I just want to be in a position where I can like still see what's going on, whether that's up on a building or in an alley peeking out.
Okay. Raskus?
I'm also going to book it, try to get like an alleyway of some sort, and then I'm gonna cast Cloak of Shadows to turn myself invisible.
Okay. I'm trying to remember if that lasts for a long time or just one round.
Until the end of my next turn, or until I attack or cast a spell. Mainly just kind of see if people are chasing after me. I'm gonna try to turn invisible and have them run past me, and then go like the way that they came.
Okay. And Enos. Poor Enos. The rest of your party starts booking it. As you start to go, you feel someone wrapped around your legs. A little girl just wrapped around your legs and is kind of slowing you down. Do you try to do anything with this child, or are you just gonna run for it?
Oh, this is the weird. Okay. I'm. She's wrapped around my legs, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna try to just grab her so she's not slowing me down.
Okay. You gonna take her with you, or just like push her to the ground?
I'm gonna pick her up gently because I'm still running, and then try to find somewhere to set her carefully, but not slow down.
Okay.
Like, is there like a table or maybe like some?
There's
hay
probably like a barrel
that
that
I,
you
like-
could place
Okay.
her on. As you place her on the barrel, you see the rest of your party just all in different alleyways, and you feel a large on your shoulder of someone grabbing you. Winter, you do see this.
Okay. I slowly. Is it just one dude, or is it?
Yeah, it's like
still a
one
mob?
person that's actually caught up to Enos as he's trying to get this child off of him.
Now that I've taken, like, caught a breath, can I also, like, kind of peek over the edge to see if I can see anything?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you could probably just see this middle-aged, not super strong-looking man just put his hand on Enos' shoulders.
Oh, he's just middle-aged and old.
Middle-aged and old are two different things for age.
No, but like, I thought you said middle-aged and old. What did you describe this dude again? I'm sorry.
He's not very well built.
Oh,
He's
okay,
not very
cool.
large.
Hey,
From the alleyway then, because is he far away? Is Enos far away from me?
Enos is probably like 20, 30 feet behind you. But Enos, this guy seems to have the very vague elven features. You'd probably assume him to be half-elf. As he turns you around, he's like, "Thank you for what you have done. I definitely appreciate that you've taken out this man. I don't know why you all decided to run away. That's kind of unnecessary for heroes to do. Do you not like
look
the
bad.
publicity?"
Is there like a big mob following behind?
Yeah, there's like several people trying to keep up with him.
What do you mean, heroes? I thought.
Well, among the elves and dwarves that kind of live within the city, we always felt a little bit oppressed by having Stormane in the manor. It was never... We always had to feel like we had to look over our shoulders when he was around, but that's no longer an issue, I believe.
Yeah, I got that feeling. Wait, so you're saying we won't be arrested if we stop running?
No, the reason that the posters were kind of made out is Aubrey Masterflower wanted to speak to you all, I believe.
Oh.
I poke my head up a little bit so Enos can see where I am, and can I give him a look of like, do I need to shoot this guy, or are we good?
Yeah, I was about to stunning strike this man, so...
We're good. We're good.
Why are you giving a thumbs up to me?
No, it's okay. We can get ourselves to the manor. Thank you. We were actually headed there. Surprisingly enough.
It's definitely good. I don't know if the amount of tents or whatever are going to be a little bit concerning to you, but they didn't really have anywhere else to put all of the soldiers that they had brought with them.
Oh, right. I'm probably still here. Okay.
Wait, Raskus, what did you do with the body when we started running?
Why would you think Raskus had the body?
I thought
Wait.
Enos had the body. Because he's probably the only person who could lift it.
Yeah, I just love the idea of everyone just scattered and left a coffin in the middle of a street.
Yeah.
The heroes have returned. Oh.
Whose body?
Just drop it and run.
I guess I'll climb back down.
Where did you come from?
Yeah, I'll start from my hiding spot. Just kind of walk over to them.
Well, you all definitely look like the art portrayals. I see 3 of you.
I just unmask my invisibility and just stand right beside Enos.
I think I probably get scared
Interesting.
when you just appear.
Greetings.
So we're not wanted. Well, we are wanted in a different way.
You are wanted for, at least I believe it to be very good things. I don't think they're bad. That's really up to Aubrey Masterflower's determination, though. She's taken post as the new lord of the city.
I believe it's a lady. Oh wait, I don't know. I had to shut up.
I guess that is true.
Wow.
That one is on me.
I mean, maybe it's a power move that she wants to go by Lord. I mean, I wouldn't object. She's a very powerful woman, but I don't know. I don't know her motives.
It's one of those almost general neutral things sometimes. It's just to be the lord of something, but I guess lady would be the correct terminology for this. But glad to have you all back. It definitely feels a little bit safer in these walls than it did before for us elves and half-elves. Can I get an autograph for my kid?
It was like this kind of awkward silence here.
Sure.
Yeah.
He starts patting himself down for
right
anything to write on. He starts taking his shoe off and hands it.
Oh, okay.
Oh god. Actually, do I have anything I can give him instead? No, I can't give him that. Yeah, I don't have anything. Okay. Yeah.
Give him the mask.
No.
You could sign the mask and give it to him.
No, that's horrible.
I was like, I have a red vial and a neon orange vial I could also give him.
Part of me wants to say fuck it and give it to him, but I don't. We're good. I'll do that some other time.
Okay, we'll sign his shoe.
I'll sign that shoe.
So what are you guys doing?
I'm gonna sign his shoe.
After that dumb scene that just happened, where are you guys going now?
So my signature looks like.
We're gonna go to the manor, right? Aubrey Master wants us, right?
It sounds like we're heading to the manor.
Okay. Kind of getting out of the alleyways and pretty close quarters that most of these stone buildings seem to be. You can see the large green expanse in the northwest corner. I don't know why I get those letters. Oh my god. My brain. In the northwest corner, the nice green strip of grass where the manor stands. You can see on the western side of the manor where there was very patchwork wood kind of done to where a lightning bolt had gone through the wall. But in the main grounds, you see about 30 different tents just kind of outside, and people just walking around at any given time dressed in the normal red and gold that the Stormmain army seems to wear. The iron wrought fence that goes all the way around, you can make it to the main gate where you see 2 guards just standing there.
Hi.
Hello.
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 I'm here to see Aubrey Masterflower.
Under what pretense?
We don't have the poster, do we? We should write the poster. We in town heard that Aubrey wanted to speak with us.
Who is
I'm
us?
Raskus. I'm Raskus, Winter, Illinois, you know.
Greetings.
He takes out like a little notepad, looks through it.
That's us.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Huh. That's the do not. This is the please let in. I guess you are able to go in. Enjoy your stay at the Master Flower Manor.
Cool. Thank you.
Thank you.
And you see, and like walking past me, it almost seems like he falls back asleep at his post.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can make your way.
Coughing out.
You make your
Really not as
way
upfront as
kind
we
of up the main steps towards the manor, and you just open the door, and you see the 8-foot-tall metal automaton just like bearing over the door, not moving at the moment.
Okay. That's a good sign.
You can continue making your way in, and there's just tens of people just constantly running around and doing several different things throughout the manor. Put that over there. We're moving this down here. Come on. We have to get the table set up and all this. Come on, come on, come on. And like there's like one person kind of leading all of these other people kind of moving around.
I walk up to them.
What do you want? Okay, that goes
I
up
tap
there.
the back of their kneecap. Where can we speak to Aubrey Masterflower?
That is
please?
none of my concern. Find her. I don't care. Goodbye.
Okay, do you know where she is?
Nope.
Okay.
Just pointing in like 20 different directions at once.
What is Okay. Alright.
It is an absolute mess of people kind of moving around. You spend a good like 10 minutes walking around, and you do end up finding Aubrey Masterflower. She's in almost like a nightgown, kind of just walking around. Her hair looks to be a mess, and you do find her in Stormmain's study. She's like kind of sitting at the desk, just writing stuff down in a nightgown, very messy hair. Oh, hello everyone. It's glad to see you all again.
Hey.
Hi, Raskus.
Hey, bitch.
That's very rude of you to say to
In a
the
nice
general
way.
of the capital continent.
In a nice way. It was a nice way of saying it. I'm gay, so.
As the metal automaton walks into the room and kind of blocks the door.
Oh shit.
I don't like that.
I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that in a negative way, Aubrey.
Oh no, you're fine.
Okay. I just think about her night often.
That's very kind of you.
Visibly on edge, especially as the shield guardian like blocks the door. Like I'm just like raising my fist, trying to like not make a face or look panicky, but I'm definitely like ready to run. I don't like this.
So does everyone look so tense? This is a safe place. At least I've tried to make it feel a little bit safer.
You know, it's just Stormmain was a bad guy. Y'all were working with Stormmain. He like tried to kill us.
Working under Stormmain.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Did
And the
almost
automaton.
us.
Yeah. So there's, I don't know, a bit uneasiness from us right now. But we're more interested in why you wanted to speak with us.
Oh, yeah, that would be a good thing to talk about.
Yes.
So our fleet admiral did go down.
Yes.
And I was wondering if you had any information on this.
Funny you should mention that. Where did we like kind of look back at everybody and was like, where did we leave the coffin? Just
Enos had it.
yeah, I know Enos had it, but did we bring it into the manor or did we leave it
You
outside?
guys never went back for it.
Okay.
I didn't think I dropped it.
Yeah, I didn't think he dropped it either, but
Yeah,
I guess.
Confused.
It would have almost taken two of you to move it, like, comfortably.
Okay. So if that's the case, well, we have a coffin in the spider's den when we went to the Underdark. That should have her body in it.
Well, like, you got it out of the mines.
Yep.
But you dropped it in
so
the
it's
middle
out
of the street.
mines. It's in the street. Okay, it's in the town square then. She's in the town square. In a coffin.
In a coffin?
Yes.
For what reason? How did she die?
The battle.
Roll me a deception check.
Don't worry, I have a +4.
You didn't really say anything to help beforehand.
Yeah.
And that lie.
What's in that one?
Oh God.
It's fine. The DC was a 27, so
Easy.
Okay, that makes me feel a bit better.
Okay.
yeah, she rolled a 19. Just like,
Well, she fell in battle when she was captured, and then she was brought to us, and we killed her because we didn't trust anybody.
oh, that definitely makes sense. I can see why that would happen. Yeah.
Yeah, we did attempt to revive her, but it didn't work, and we're gonna try again, but we currently don't have the capabilities of doing so.
And you don't have the body either. I kind of needed some stuff off of the body.
Wait, you're
What
not
would-
interested in her back?
No, I am, but there's other things that we kind of need from her as well.
All
Like
on her
what?
body.
The magic items that she had carried on her, for the most part.
She
We
was
could've
wearing
searched for it.
boots. She was wearing those boots, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, we didn't get them though, because we didn't know about it till afterwards.
I'm not worried about the boots either. The boots are fairly replaceable. I'm more worried about the glass bottles that she had on her. You didn't think it was kind of suspicious that we were able to get 3 giant warships into the Underdark?
Now that you mention it,
Yeah, now that you mention it, it was a bit odd, but
but at the same time, we had seen someone teleport into and out of the Underdark, so at that point, nothing really surprised us.
No, we didn't know it was glass bottles. It couldn't
in
have been a
some
spell.
Again,
clone made
fair.
out of weird matter. It was quite weird. A lot of weird
Look,
things
the
happened.
last 3 weeks have been very traumatizing for us, so I don't think we're surprised by anything at this point.
Well, yeah, you were several miles underground. That can be traumatizing for most. We usually only want to be 6 feet underground, and that's way later in life.
Yeah, well, not for me. I visited there.
And
Oh,
died.
Like they were like 90 feet underwater, but
So
regardless
much
of that,
worse, somehow.
yes. So should we go retrieve her body?
It would be beneficial, yes. I can also just send the automaton to do it. The shield guardian should be able to find it
Okay.
eventually. If I just tell him kind of the general area, as the shield guardian just like bulks up, opens the door, and walks out.
Nope. Okay.
So the other thing, it's kind of a bad situation you seem to have put yourselves in. Yes, you did get rid of Stormmane, but you were also on the side that kind of destroyed one of our very expensive ships. So I kind of need 100,000 gold pieces from you all to pay for that ship.
You're funny.
That's good. That's a funny joke. We don't have that kind of cash on us. That kind of coin.
That is quite unfortunate. The other option is you all go to prison for a while for murder.
See, the thing is, though, we didn't destroy the ship.
Correct, but you are the only people we have access to that were a part of the organization that did.
Y'all can go back down there if you want.
Technically, to be fair, it was destroyed by a monster in the lake, which neither side actually controls.
So that's an act of God. So I don't think insurance covers that. So unfortunately for you, we're gonna have to move on.
Enos and Raskus give me persuasion checks.
Awesome.
So I'm
A fool that I know got shit on from a force of God. 14.
Mine's gonna be a 12.
There's an individual behind you, Val. Okay. Just in the doorway. Sophia, 14.
Okay, that explains it a little bit better. I wouldn't think that a drow or you all would be able to take out a giant metal ship that way. It was off in the distance, so I didn't really get a good look at it myself. Like, I do have to put some kind of bounty, wanted payment of some kind on you all for killing a high-level official within the Amoran continent. You all can absolutely try and fight that if you'd want.
Were
Was
we
it in the continent? Or is that foreign land to you?
It is
that like-
underneath
is that like
our
open waters
land.
type to- It's like, oh, okay. Okay.
What if we're exiled? Would that be enough?
Exiled?
We never show up here ever again.
The issue with that is the Amoran continent is very large.
And if we did be first thing really, really important.
I lost my train of thought.
We could send you across the... Oh, what is the name of that giant sea? The Dorian Sea, towards Tavaris. We could absolutely do that. Getting you to Mogaris would be definitely harder.
Wait, would we not be able to turn to Imora?
If you choose the exiled path, then most likely not.
We can't do that. This is where I'm from. And
How much is... Go ahead.
yeah, I would like to return eventually.
How much would the bounty be?
It would be about the same amount. It'd
Of
probably be
course.
50,000.
Did we?
Since
I don't know,
you all
like,
weren't
was someone in
the
charge?
the bounty is more for costs of the ship. If we can find a way to recover enough of the materials for it, that's a completely different story. We still had 2 ships, and we can get 2 of them back. We'd also have to bring Weikia back to see her opinions on everything as well. If she gives the blessing that she doesn't care about that very expensive ship and can just build another one, then you guys will be off a little bit easier.
That's not going to be the case.
What if, we bring Wikia back, and we help her work to fix the ship or get a new ship?
Because bounty makes it a bit of an issue.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you'll just
And
be
then
hunted occasionally. There's no big
Yeah, I
issue.
don't We don't want to deal with that,
Yeah.
We'd rather just kind of do what we can without the threat of violence.
Seeing as I haven't talked to the Calder family yet about my new position, it's a temporary title of general. I'm still, oh god. What was her thing? What was her name? She was colonel. I'm still, on paper, the colonel for the Stormmain army. So I would have to get the approval of the Calder family to change that over to general, which would then give me enough importance to kind of lower everything that's happening here.
Okay.
It's a lot of time has to go by, So if you can outlive the warrant and bounty, then you should be fine.
You suggest
Um,
start running.
What do you suggest?
if we get the body of Wakia back here sooner rather than later, that'd be definitely preferred. We have enough ships, and I can get at least one of the ships back using the magic items she had on her. And we can set sail over to Carleone, and I can talk to the Calder family, and we can go to the Temple of Lyra or Shar, whichever one, within Carleone, and see if they can bring her back to figure out what her blessings would be in the matter.
Okay.
But that might be a week, it could be 2 by the time that would happen.
So just lay low, is what you're saying for now.
Laying low would be your best option. Don't piss off any other big organizations, would also be pretty preferred.
We'll do our
That might
best.
be hard for us to do.
Yes, I completely agree with that statement. But other than that, I don't really have much else to say. There will be a $50,000 bounty on your head until papers and other things can be signed to mitigate your wantedness.
Starting when?
About 3 hours ago.
Okay.
Oh, I see.
This is
I
our best
see.
bet. I feel like this is our best bet.
I mean, truly our best bet is to not even have a bounty put on us, because we didn't even commit the crime that we're being charged for, but that's a whole different argument.
Correct, but they're
That-
not seeing it that way.
Yes.
So this is what information we have in front of us.
I was so tempted to cast Charm Person. Okay.
Because we do have the issue of Bennett Delroy not liking you all, so he kind of took it into his own hands in that matter.
That explains a lot.
When we had gotten back on the ship after hearing that Stormane had passed, he teleported away. I do not know where. I don't know why. But once we got back to the surface, there was a little bit of commotion about you all, and little bits of talks of bounties going around. He had a 2-day head start before I even got back to the surface.
So Delroy, and you don't know where he's at right now, correct?
No idea. He has stopped responding.
Tis a shame.
But I know where he works, at least most of the time.
And where would that location be?
That location would be in a Iranshis. Is that what it is called, or is it in Hathi?
I don't.
No,
I
Iranshis.
don't know how to spell. I don't know how to spell that, so I put a ranch. Yes.
A ranch.
He works in Iranshis. It is the capital of Mogaris. He works at one of the colleges there.
Do you know how far that is?
I look.
It's most of the known world away, Enos.
Oh. And you wouldn't have to know the name of this college or just a college there.
I do not know the name of it. There are several colleges there.
Okay.
From what he kind of boasts about, is there seems to be some kind of magic surge in Iranshis that makes it so magic is a lot more prevalent there. It's stronger there, and that's why he likes to work there, and why there are so many magic colleges there.
I see. Okay.
I guess we should skip town then.
Yeah, we should probably skedaddle.
But if there's any other
look at the
things
world.
you need from me until I have Wakia's body, you can find me here at the estate.
I don't think we need anything. Well, I mean, you can get like help get rid of the bounty, but that's always not gonna happen.
Yes, I don't have the official standings to do that.
Let's see. When you do, would you be able to? Would you?
It would be up to the Calder family. From
have
what I
heard.
heard, they're not very happy that the general was taken down.
Well, he shouldn't have tried to wipe out an innocent village, so.
You can only do so much when talking to those two. I never met them myself, so it's going to be an interesting experience going to Carleone and asking for them.
Gotcha.
But if you want to stay at the manor, you absolutely can. If you don't feel safe here for whatever reason, I can understand why. Then that is completely up to you.
Do we take this risk? Okay, this is outside of the game. This is out of character. Do we just want to roll a dice to see if we stay at the manor or not?
I feel like if we stay at the manor, they'll check the manor. They'll be like, oh, they're sleeping right here. Get us when we sleep, you know?
Okay, fair enough.
But like, I don't know. I don't know, you know? So that's what my brain's telling me.
Okay, back in game. Aubrey, if we were to stay at the manor, would you be able to help protect us?
Potentially, but I do have to sleep just like you all do. So there will be an 8-hour span of time where I can do nothing.
Is there like an area you can just kind of like restrict for us to chill for a bit?
I don't think assassins would care about a restricted access area.
That is true.
That'd be the first place to go to.
Because didn't
I
you
was
all break
thinking
into
that-
this building as well?
I didn't.
I don't know. What are we talking about? I don't believe I was present for this endeavor.
Did we tell you? I don't think.
I don't know if y'all ever did or not. Y'all just kind of caved to me.
Y'all just did it.
Winter definitely
Yeah,
would know.
it's
I
really not
can't
that
quite
hard
remember.
anyway.
Okay, well,
Well, I believe because I had stayed here a little while. He never really had people inside of the manor. It was typically just him and whoever he wanted inside. I don't have those same restraints. If I have soldiers, they can stay here. I do not really care. So there will be people here, for better or for worse.
I mean, we've
Yeah.
been here before.
yeah, but I also don't want these guards trying to get in on this bounty.
Yeah, we should. I think we should leave.
I didn't think about that either.
Let's
Okay.
go for a little bit and then come back later, potentially.
Yeah, potentially.
Well, if you need anything, I will probably be here until midday tomorrow.
Could you
Before-
give us like a ride out of this town?
No.
Fair enough. That was worth a shot.
We still have our horses in the saddle, right? In the-
Mm,
We haven't checked
I
yet.
feel like you haven't paid for the last month.
we
No, we paid for
That's
like
true.
a week, I think, and then
Yeah.
shit.
they probably were turned into glue. So,
That's quite
We should go check
visceral.
and then leave.
okay. We'll just okay. Okay. Thank you, Aubrey. We'll figure it out.
If
Do you have? Go ahead.
do you want to keep everything in the manor that was Stormbane's or?
A lot of the stuff is being taken out. Anything that would be considered memorabilia, we are kind of putting in a different section. I do have Madame Ray kind of working around to clean up the place. It was kind of dusty with how no one ever showed up in here.
'Cause I know our original purpose of coming here was in search of information.
Yeah, we'll look around.
We ever,
Well,
We'll can we peruse for a bit before we leave?
if you don't mind taking some books or something.
Enos, since you are Storm Main Blood, I don't see like you should be allowed to look through whatever you want.
Thank you.
The rest of you, I'm not as sure about. He had a will, but it basically said "fuck you all." nothing goes to my family. But, it's fine.
He is that bitch. Okay. And that was used in a negative way.
Sure.
So... Okay. Do we have a way of contacting you? Can you give us a way of contacting you once plans are going through, like a sending stone?
If any of you have access to the sending spell, you could probably speak to me.
Didn't y'all have like a stone that y'all communicated with?
Yes, but a lot of those were borrowed. So we did have to start returning them. To get the amount that we needed was a little bit extensive. Up in Belmare, there's a smaller college, and we had them send us some stuff.
Gotcha. Okay.
But they were also fairly temporary. Having the amount of connections that they did wore them out a lot faster than we were intending to.
Gotcha.
So,
Okay.
It is nice seeing you all again. I'm sorry for the circumstances that I've had to lay upon you all. But,
It didn't have to.
I hope we can work in some kind of accordance together, moving forward once I become General Master Flower.
Hopefully one day.
We'll probably see you again.
Yeah, she stands up to give each of you a handshake. Yep. And you all start to turn to head out. Raskus, in your hand, you feel a small stone.
She dead. That's fine, because I kept the other one we got from waiting. I still have that one on me. Okay.
That one would probably be inert by now.
Lame. Okay.
Just like to try and balance things out, sending stones are not that powerful. So they had a very temporary amount of power.
Okay, I'm gonna add.
Yep, but you do have a little green rock that has a face on it with its mouth open in your hand.
Well, yeah, green rocks.
Oh yeah, we love green rocks. Never had a bad encounter with a green rock before.
You've had bad encounters with purple, though.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so what are you guys doing?
Where is Kai? What city did we leave Kai in?
This
You
one
left
would be
Kai in
going.
this one.
This one.
What
Oh,
exactly did we leave him to do?
to train with
Technically, he left us.
Oh, no.
We didn't leave him here. He
Yeah, technically.
Oh, he left for ranger training.
Yeah.
Yes,
Does no one have like any way of contacting him?
with Shayla.
Oh, Sheila.
We did not do that. Okay, hold up. 1 second.
Raskus has access to the sending spell.
That's why I'm pulling up like right now. Yeah, I don't have it prepared.
Correct.
I'm actually gonna start perusing like where we were studying, because I don't know that he has a secret library. I think.
Yeah, so he had his study in the bottom left of the house. You guys didn't really get to explore all of upstairs, though.
Mm.
Enos and I were hiding most of the time we were upstairs.
Yeah, you did find the master bedroom as well, which was basically right above the study. But, like, if you want to explore the manor, we can just go through that if we want to.
I don't think I have the ability to. So that would be more for Enos and potentially more.
Well, I mean, are we looking for anything specific? I don't know if we're looking for anything.
Yeah, what are you guys searching for?
That's
I
an
might want to
important
go back to
question.
the library and check and see if I can find anything.
You know, so I would
Because
say.
I know,
No, go ahead, Captain. Finish. I'm sorry.
because last time I was in the library, I kind of had to skim really quickly through the books about anything on the astral sea or like the celestial plane.
That's what it was.
I was just what I was about to say. Yeah.
Yeah, but I want to go back and see since I can take a longer amount of time and I'm not looking over my shoulder constantly.
I think we can take the books
else I
down,
can
actually.
find.
And you know, so you should do the same. I think looking for stuff on the astral sea should be something that you do since you have all that restricted knowledge apparently. And because we don't know what Stormane had and like to what extent he had on everything. So
yeah. So who all is able to search again? Because I feel like it's just Enos would be the one that can kind of go and grab stuff, considering he's blood.
I feel like
So-
anyone that goes with Enos would be okay to do stuff.
Oh,
As long as you stay with him and don't just walk around on your own without the Stormane colors on, you'll kind of look like sore thumbs.
okay, cool.
Fair
Then
enough.
we'll just be with Enos then.
I would like to try to find any information on the Calder family. If Stormane has any, be it through personal journals or history books or anything along the lines of that.
Okay. So you guys are just gonna go back to the secret library. Is
Is
that
that bad?
Say it like that.
Sure.
What do you say?
was
Yes.
his secret library? I don't know what you want me to say about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say secret library.
It was very secret. I don't know what you want from me.
Yeah.
So you make your
Less
way,
stress.
I believe through the kitchen. Yeah, you enter in towards this smaller kitchen area, stone floor and everything. And you go down these stone steps that go into the basement where you see several wine barrels. On the right side, there's a door that seems to go deeper in, and that's all you can really see.
I guess I'm gonna go that way.
Okay. You open the door, you see a secondary wine cellar to this one. You do not see any books anywhere.
Alright. I'm gonna start investigating to try to find any kind of like hidden lever or switch or anything that might hide a door to this library.
Okay.
Are you looking in the one behind the door, or are you looking in the other one? Because I'll look in the one you don't look.
I'll look in the
That's
one
okay.
behind the door. I'll look in the one behind the door. You look in the other
Okay.
one.
Okay, you're gonna look in
Okay.
the second room versus the first wine cellar. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Give me
I'm gonna
investigation
start, like,
checks.
Moving the wine jugs and stuff. See if I can find a door behind it or something.
I want to go investigate the first room.
Okay.
I guess I'll go with Enos then. To split up 2 and 2, I guess.
I have a -1, so it's a 15 total. I roll pretty well. It's a 15.
So am I? Who's searching with me?
Eleanor, it seemed like Eleanor was with you, right? Eleanor, is that were you with
First room.
Rastus?
Yeah, I'm in the second room. Winter,
got
come
an
search the
11.
room with me.
Okay, then I'll go to that room with you then.
What's your investigation modifier?
+1.
Okay, I'm the same. Okay, so we'll just both roll. 11.
Okay.
12.
Okay. 11, 12, 15. Eleanor.
I got an 11.
Yeah, looking around, it's just a lot of wine barrels. They seem to be very well aged. There's several different brands on them. Some of them say Calder Company, some of them say Baharev, other things
my
like
God.
that. Other than that, you don't really find any secrets of any kind. Eleonora knows how to get into the library.
I don't remember.
Sending you the
Roll a
information.
history check.
Can I do it with advantage?
Sure.
I didn't like that look.
You said a history check.
Hmm.
That's a 17.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you had come down here the first time with General Stormane, he had pulled one of the torch sconces on the wall that's right across the way from the stairs you came down.
And I remember which one it is.
There's only the one on that wall.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go and pull it.
Okay. So when you touch it, it is very hot to the touch, and you pull it down. Nothing seems to happen immediately, but it does move as if it was a lever.
This bitch.
And you said it's hot?
Yes, it was very hot because it was a metal sconce holding a flame.
Um,
Are we all still in the area?
Yeah, like you guys are all like
We don't know
searching
about-
these two rooms, but you
Like, did we hear anything move?
give me a perception check.
Can we all, or is it just
Yeah,
Winter?
if you want to do a perception check, do a perception check.
Okay.
I'm not gonna stop you.
Fuck, 13. Well, everyone rolled 10s.
dirty
I rolled
20.
a 14.
Okay.
Teens on teens.
Okay.
I got a dirty 20.
So, Eleonora, you heard it do its thing, but you remember the wall moving out of the way. The
Where I'm
wall,
standing, I should have moved.
yeah, like the wall right next to the torch sconce, just to the right of it, should have moved, but it did not. After about a minute, you start to smell fire.
Library burning.
No.
Can we?
I do like perception to see like where is the smell coming from? Because we're in a kitchen, right?
No, you are in the basement right now. You are in a stone
Okay.
basement surrounded by wine barrels. It's not much of a perception check because you do start to see smoke just billowing out of one of the stone walls and starting making its way up.
Okay.
And it's a 10 by 10 square wall that seems to just be emanating this smoke.
I am
have
gonna
my
push.
weight extent.
You can. You know what were you gonna do?
I'm gonna push that wall where we see the fire coming from.
Okay. Both of you give me athletics checks.
Cool.
Once you start pushing, the wall is very warm to the touch.
I got
21.
a 6.
With a 21, you can feel it just barely starting to move, but it feels like there's mechanical gears on the other side stopping you from moving this wall.
Should we
Is
just?
the leather still pulled down, or did she pull
It
it?
went back up.
Okay. I'm gonna push it and be like, pull it again while I'm pushing.
A bullet.
Okay. It's even hotter to the touch this time, Eleonora.
Great.
Oops, lost that dice. You take 4 points of fire damage
Holy shit.
Damn.
as the lever is starting to turn red hot. And yet again, give me another athletics check.
So 19 total.
Pushing again, you're just getting another inch in, but it still seems like it's getting blocked off by something. And the smoke is starting to come out really heavy at this point, and you can just hear the crackling fire from the other side.
I guess blinking wouldn't be able to work, would it? Like I wouldn't be able to go to the ethereal plane and walk through the wall.
Yeah, you would. If you go to the ethereal plane, you can walk through anything. It's just when you come back, you can die instantly if you're in a wall.
I see. Well, I guess I'll blink.
Okay. What does that look like?
That's a good question. I would say for everyone, Raskus just kind of disappears in a quick, bright flash of green light. Just gone. And I'm gonna kind of walk through the wall and peer into the room to see what's going on. Clearly
Okay.
something's on fire, but I want to see how bad it is.
Remind me how Blink works.
That's why I was asking. So I roll a d20 at the end of each of my turns for duration. On 11 or higher, I vanish from my plane and appear in the ethereal plane. If you waste you're already on that plane. At the start of your next turn, when the spell ends on the ethereal plane, you can return to an unoccupied space of your choice that you can see within 10 feet of the space you vanished from. If no unoccupied space is available within that range, you appear on the nearest unoccupied space. I can see and hear the plane I originated from, which is cast in shades of gray, and I can't see anything. They're more than 60 feet away. I can only affect and be affected by other creatures on the ethereal plane, and creatures can't perceive me or interact with me unless they have the ability to do so.
Okay.
I just want to poke my head through.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Going to the ethereal plane is very interesting because you get to
Oh,
see a lot of
God.
things that you can't usually see.
Oh fuck.
So, going into the ethereal plane, you see like these fire dragons just emanating from this room. They're just going into the walls and just going out into the abyss of the ethereal plane that you can see. Kind of like peeking your head in, you see basically like a sewer drain on the bottom, and it's just shooting fire straight up. You can see all of these books just getting burned. It's almost like there was a fail-safe on that.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go back to where I was standing and like undo it, revamp back into the material plane. Another flash of green light. I'm back. Hey guys, it sucks, but unfortunately the books are burned. I think it's best if we just move on from this. A lot of fire in that room. That by the time we get the door open, there'll probably be nothing but ash.
Is our ceiling made out of stone?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's
So the
contained.
fire
I'm wondering,
won't spread
maybe
to the
we
man.
should still put out the fire though. But if it's made out of stone, then I guess it's whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, the smoke is billowing out and going upstairs, but it doesn't seem like anything else is catching fire besides that room.
Is this the only library that's in the
This
manor?
was the library that had all the more hidden information, the more interesting
Okay.
information.
okay.
Because like there was his
Well-
study that did have a bookshelf or two in it with other information that was more readily available.
And it's presumed that he was the only one that knew about this room.
Yes, it would be presumed that.
Okay. Don't say shit to anybody, and we'll go to the other library. Don't tell Aubrey about this. Don't say anything about this. Let's just move on. This didn't happen.
Yeah,
Go to the
as
other
you guys start to
library.
turn around to leave, several guards are running down the stairs. Where's the fire? Where's the fire?
There's no fire.
There's smoke billowing out of that wall.
It's underground, I guess. It's mine.
The
There's
entire
mine,
house is
right?
being filled with smoke at the moment.
Oh,
We
I
couldn't
thought,
get
I
it
thought it was all
open, so-
contained. There's apparently like some kind of hidden contraption or some hidden room behind this wall. We don't know how to open it.
Is it going to cause an issue with anything else?
We don't think. I don't think so. Maybe. You try to get it open.
They just turn around. Open all the windows.
Alright. Well,
And they just head back up because they don't know what else to do.
We don't know anything.
So
Well, whatever.
you've successfully smoked out Aubrey Masterflower's new home.
it's
Yeah.
cleansing. Cleanse away the bad
It
spirits.
was sage.
Yeah, it's putting soot across the entire house. I love the cleansing.
Oh, that poor cleaning lady's gonna have more to clean up now.
Correct. That Madame Ray is not going to be very happy.
Was she the one that we were talking to beforehand?
That was the one you like walked up to and said, "Get away from me."
It's the same person?
Yeah.
Oh, then I don't care.
Yeah,
I don't care. That was mean of her.
but that was the library with all the interesting information and all the magical books.
Keyword was. Haha.
Correct.
Guys, we found it. Anyways.
Yeah, so you exit out of the kitchen, you just see Aubrey kind of standing there. I leave you alone for literally 3 minutes. What? How?
We don't.
Why would you go into the
What?
wine cellar? Were you thirsty? There was
You're
drinks.
welcome.
We
You're
were
welcome.
underground for like a month. Yeah, I was a little thirsty.
You could have just asked that you didn't have to go into the wine cellar yourself.
I could have, but I felt weird asking. I don't like asking other people's permission for things, for drinks.
I can understand
I
that.
mean,
You are
yes.
a very strong individual. There's no reason for you to have to ask for anything, I guess. Even though this is theoretically my house.
Yes. I'm sorry. And keep moving forward.
Goodbye.
We'll be
Bye,
taking our-
Aubrey.
Hi, Aubrey.
Where are you guys going?
I wanna stop and be like, guys, just so you're all aware, I asked for permission for very important things.
We do not care.
That is not a all-encompassing sentence that I just said. I
No
need
one-
it to be known.
No one was thinking about it. You're good.
Okay, you, the way Winter, the face you gave me said otherwise, so I
That was
wanted
the face
to
Brian made. That was the face Brian made.
You still can't really
And
see
by-
Winter's face. It's still covered in wraps.
Oh,
There's very
and
little
by
emotion you
Winter-
can see.
And by Winter, I mean Brian, and this is a statement outside of game for the internet to know.
You know,
anyways.
You slept with her. I thought it was a thing. I don't know. It's okay. We didn't have to go through it. It's fine.
Okay. Anyways, covering my tracks. Okay. Anyways, progressing to the regular library.
Back into
Please.
the study.
Oh shit, that's the same
Go.
room?
Let's get the fuck
No, let's just go. There's nothing there. We already looked at that book. We already.
Okay, I leave.
We need to go get our animals.
God,
End our stuff and just leave.
I don't know what's happening. Okay.
Trust me, neither do I. I've been here for an hour and I don't know what I've done yet.
Okay. Alright, let's get our animals, let's get our horses, or some horses, if they're not there anymore, and then, what time of day is it?
It's about 7:30. It's pushing 8 p.m. pretty soon.
Okay. If we spend the night in the town, I can rest and learn sending and get a message out to Kai and or Shayla tomorrow. And that way we can get a bearing on where to go next and try to find Kai.
That sounds like a plan.
Okay. So, I guess we're going to an inn, or do we want to look for animals first? Because the animals that we had are with Kai. We only have our horses. And do we want to rent those for a night and not use them?
Yes. I would like my horse.
Which one?
Okay, so we're renting horses now? Before we sleep. All in
Oh, I
favor
guess
say aye.
we can go in the morning.
Yeah, we'll do it in the morning. I'm so confused. Okay.
Okay, so you guys are gonna head towards the silent glass where you had stayed before.
Yes. Rasmus needs to lie down.
Yeah, so you enter into the silent glass, the nice two-story stone building. You can see the beautiful front windows that they seem to have. All the many tables, and looking upstairs, you can see where the several bedrooms are. And behind the bar, you see a very familiar, I believe she's half elf. It's been so long since I've worried about her. Full elf. You see the elf male in her Oktoberfest style outfit, Artemis, as she full on sprints up to the three of you and is like giving you all big hugs.
Oh. Hi. Artemis?
I tell her, I start a conversation in Elvish. Like, it's so good to see her. And
I figured you all were going to be dead, so this is quite shocking.
almost for a few of us, but we're still in one piece, more or less.
And you've definitely made a difference in this world, getting rid of that mean man. You guys have been changing my life ever since you all showed up. So, thousands of thanks to you all.
Oh, and I'm
Was that all
blushing.
in-
Oh.
Was that all in Elvish?
That was all in common.
Oh, okay. That's why I was like, looking
Yeah.
around. Like, these are cool walls. Well, you're welcome, Artemis, and I'm happy to be back. Can we?
You don't have to thank us. We
Yeah,
did what we had
can
to do.
No, there's always reason for thanks. You all have done so much. You've brought bad into this establishment, but you also have done so much good as well. Now I have to look up information that I wrote down months ago. Who was the name of that one NPC that I'm never going to remember? That's the name. Found it. So do you need a place to stay? You need company? What do you all need?
Oh,
Nelly, a place to stay for the night.
yeah. I would just like a place to stay, please.
Any of you interested in the special menu or no?
What's the special menu again? I don't remember.
It's a friend for the night.
Oh. And I'm assuming you don't mean that kind of friend.
They can be whatever kind of friend you would want, but most of the time they're not friends.
Didn't I put myself on the special third menu?
For that one time, yes.
Oh, okay. For that one time, I was just curious if it was like an all-time, like permanent thing.
Since you had disappeared for almost a month, I did take you off the list. If you want to go back on, you absolutely can.
We won't be around long enough, I don't think, for it to matter. I was just curious if I had any takers while I was gone. Okay.
I'm sorry, I
think we'll
haven't
just take-
met your friend yet. Is your face okay?
Oh,
Winter Goldwing.
Oh, well, it is very nice to meet you. What got you wrapped up with these bumblefucks?
okay. Oh, Winter?
It's an interesting story. Actually, Stormmain hired me to babysit them, more or less, and then they turned me around.
They do seem to have that effect on some people they meet. That's for sure.
Yeah, they are bumblefucks, though. I will say that, though. No, you were truly right by saying bumblefucks.
Yeah, that's why I was so surprised they came back from wherever they had gone. I thought I heard something about the Underdark, whatever that is.
I shudder.
Yeah, it's been a whole lot of darkness and solitude for us for a good bit. So we just need to rest.
Well, I hope you all can get some good rest in that case. If you need food or anything, I will be down here. Special menu, always an option.
I'm good. I think we'll just take the rooms.
I'm good for now.
How many rooms would you all want?
At least 2. I look at Raskus and Winter just in case something happens.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Well, that'll be 1 silver per room in that case.
I got it.
Thanks, because your girl's broke as fuck.
How do I...
You're also 50,000 gold in debt.
Tomato.
I have to put myself on the special menu then.
Because that worked out so well last time.
Yeah.
Alright.
Lovely.
I now have 8 silver.
Okay. So, you all go to your rooms. They look very similar from what they were before. Just no animals to keep you all company.
Ugh.
Anything else you want to do during your day?
No, because Aubrey's dealing with the body.
Okay.
I mainly just want to try to enjoy a more or less peaceful night's sleep.
Okay.
Still going to be on a bit edge, but having a nicer bed and not stressed from the Underdark.
Okay.
I'm gonna look out the window for as long as I possibly can, just like at the sky, like as the sun goes down.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
So
10.
The sunset is very nice. It's quite calming since it's the first time seeing sun in a very long time. It does somewhat hurt to try and watch because of the sensitivity you've gotten to bright lights since being in the Underdark. And as it's starting to go down, you do see this fair-sized hawk just making its way through the sunset. You see like several seagulls, but then there's this somewhat larger hawk that's just moving around.
And did we end up just getting 2 rooms?
Yeah, I believe so.
So who's rooming with who?
I thought I would probably be with Raskus.
Yeah, me and Winter will take a room.
Alright, so I'm just sitting by the window, or like the balcony door, whatever it is.
It's just a window.
I'm gonna go in the corner and I'm gonna pray and see if I can finally feel connection with my patron again. I'm above ground, since I couldn't really feel Eldath when I was in the Underdark.
Yeah, you sit down, get into your praying seating arrangement that you do. You have your sword in front of you. You think about Eldath and everything that they've done for you. And you can feel the sword vibrating. You look down, you do see in the pommel of the sword the water is just moving around ever so slightly, enough to give you a feeling of yes, you can still feel Eldath.
Yeah. Okay. We're good. I just missed it.
I'll probably just meditate. If I don't trust anything about where we are, I'm going to just as Raskus sleeps, I guess I just like nudge him and be like, I'll take first watch.
Alright, just wake me up whenever your watch is done.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you want either of us to take watch?
I can take first watch.
Okay, just wake me up when it's time.
I believe Winter and Enos were taking first watch, correct?
Yup.
Winter, where is the mask?
Where is the mask?
Mm-hmm.
The mask is probably still on my hip, like attached to me. I didn't put it in the bag. I just
Even
during
while
the
you're
battle-
just going to sleep and everything? You don't put the mask anywhere?
I mean, I'm taking first watch, so I'm not going to sleep yet.
Mm-hmm.
So at the moment, it's still on me.
Okay. So, give me perception checks, you guys.
Just real quick, I'm going to write a quick letter while I take my watch.
Okay.
What are my stats for perception? Okay, let me roll. Material girl. Cool.
And then, for perception, what is that? That's a 6, so 9.
Dirty 20.
Okay. With a dirty 20, nothing seems to happen during the night.
Okay.
Enos, roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Do I get anything?
I don't think so. Because I think
does Eleanor have to be
Eleonora has
awake?
to be awake, yeah.
I thought you have danger sense, right? Or is that for
That's for
dexterity?
dexterity.
That's only Dex, yeah.
Damn.
Well,
You feel a chill run up your spine as it starts to lull you to sleep.
Uh-oh.
And we're not in the same room, so we don't know shit.
Correct.
I'm asleep.
Eleonora, Enos, Raskus, and Kai.
Winter.
You all have a dream.
Oh. Yeah, I know what this is now.
Each of you wake up individually. You are seated at this very large, beautifully made table. It's in a large chamber. Some kind of dining hall. It's like the best you can kind of describe it as. The dining hall just seems to be this fairly long hallway, but looking around, you can see the candelabras above. You can see that there used to be artwork on the walls, but this house seems to have fallen into some kind of decrepit state. You feel... each of you just give me a general wisdom check.
Gotta go to the other character sheet. Give me a second. Okay.
15.
Okay.
10.
19.
Eleonora?
You're muted.
6.
Ah. I saw there was a smile, so like I know it wasn't above a 10. For everyone but Kai, it feels just like a normal dream. Like it just feels like you're in some kind of dream state. But Kai, for you, it feels a little bit different. It doesn't. It feels very similar to the other times where you've been thrust in a field, but this one has more structure to it.
Is it cold like it was last time?
There's a chill to the general air, but it's not unbearable.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Is there any?
all of you
anyone around?
are at this table in your own individual instances.
Do we see each other?
No.
Okay.
So, anyone want to do anything?
Are we seated?
Yeah. You have woken up seated at this large, beautiful table, while the rest of this house or location looks to be fairly decrepit and falling apart. The candelabras have long spider webs coming off of them. The paintings are torn or ripped in some kind of way. You can see, like, there are carpets going out throughout this main chamber. You do see a clock off in the distance. Other than that, it's just eerie silence throughout
There's
the
nothing
chamber.
on the table.
Nope, just a large wooden, beautifully made table. It's like engraved and such, but other than that, there's nothing on top of the table.
I'm
Does it
gonna
look out of place?
stand up.
Okay. You can walk around freely. Nothing seems to really happen.
Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna kind of explore,
Okay.
see what's going on.
Just let me know what you all want to do in this very open space.
I just want to look around and just call out and be like, "Hello, is anyone here?"
Hello, hello, hello. You just hear your own voice echoing out.
Do I know this is a dream?
No. Well, you all, Eleonora, Enos, and Raskus, it feels like just a regular dream to you. It feels like a lucid dream where you have control.
So it doesn't feel like other times where we've...
Correct. Because like it's
Okay.
not in the same location, so you're not immediately connecting it together.
Does the
Enoch?
table look like out of place or anything?
Does anything look out of place?
The table. I mean, like,
The table
you said
looks
everything looks
pretty... Like, it looks a lot cleaner than the rest of the location.
okay, thanks.
But, like, there's several doors kind of going either way. There's large glass windows that have been shattered from time. There's the big clock, the candelabras above, but all around, you can only really hear yourself. It's almost quiet enough that you can hear your own heartbeat, except for Kai, who doesn't really have one.
It's just
Can I try to pull out Jonathan?
Yeah, you touch the back of your head. Nothing seems to happen.
I break the table.
Rolling an attack.
Jarrett. Curse these wooden things.
That's gonna be. I can't math now. 23.
Yeah, that'll definitely hit a not moving wooden table. Roll damage. What are you hitting it with?
I was gonna hit it with the with Windbreaker.
Okay.
Let me find my D10s real quick. Give me 1 second. It's gonna be what is it? +4, so 7 points of damage.
Okay. As the thing makes contact, you just hear a of the table. It almost seems to wrap around Windbreaker, almost like swallowing it in some way. The hilt is still sticking out, but it seems to have swallowed some of the blade of it. Almost like coming up and out of the table in a tree fashion to grab it.
I'll pull back.
You try to pull back, and it seems like Windbreaker's stuck.
Uh-oh.
And Enos, you feel a chill go up your neck. Anyone else want to do anything?
Are we wearing what we went to, like, if we
Yes.
fell asleep, are we wearing what we went to bed in? So
Mhm.
I don't have any of my weapons.
You would probably have weapons. Like, you can see some of your stuff kind of just surrounding you.
Oh. But I wouldn't have, like, my armor on.
No.
I'm gonna grab my dagger and I'm gonna start walking down the hallway, just, Enos, Raskus, Winter.
Yeah, it echoes out for a while. You almost hear it echo back. Enos, Winter, Raskus.
Is the, like, voice distorted from my own?
Yes, it is, like, very gruff to it. It seems aged. I feel like it's a pretty good word for what I was going for. Yeah, but
Does it sound, like, masculine or feminine?
it's very masculine and just like grumble. Like it almost sounds like rocks hitting each other, but you can still make words out of it.
I'm gonna start walking towards where it sounds like the voice is coming from.
It is a very long corridor, and ahead of you, you see another round table. You see very similar paintings following the side. You see the clock. You see the chandeliers once more.
Oh, S&P t-shirt.
Are the rest of my weapons surrounding it?
Now,
So it's a different room?
it seems like it is a different set of tables, correct?
Okay. Are there any more hallways?
It's just like one long hallway.
Gotcha.
You can see like several doors around the area as well. There's about 4 or 5 doors on either side of the main table combined. It's like 3 on one side, 2 on the other.
Can I do an investigation check to see if any of the doors look out of place or different?
You
Or,
can
like,
do,
if they have
you can do
anything written
perception
on
if
them?
you'd want.
11.
They just seem to be very well crafted. Similar to the table, they are very beautifully made wood.
I need a minute if anyone else wants to go.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
fine.
I want. You got it.
No, you can go ahead and go.
Okay. I kind of want to cast detect magic.
Okay.
I think that's the first time I cast that spell too.
Yeah, so what does detect magic look like for Kai?
For Kai, it's like a bunch of little embers or flares kind of just pulse around him, trying to detect any source of magic.
Yeah, the flares kind of come out from around you and attempt to attach to other things. It's interesting because it almost attaches to every spot around you, but at the same time, it seems to be disconnected from those spots. So there's nothing innately magical, except the entire environment feels magical.
Okay. I guess I see a hallway. I guess you said there was a
you
hallway.
can see the long hallway that seems to go off in one of the directions. There's several doors on either side, chandelier above, carpets on the ground, and a clock.
8 o'clock.
There's a clock.
Can I look at the clock and see like what time it would be?
Yeah,
I don't know.
you walk up to the clock. It doesn't have numbers on it. But it doesn't have any numbers, and it has a single hand on the clock.
Okay.
The top of the clock is a shade of green.
Okay.
The right side is a shade of red. The bottom side is a shade of orange, and the left side is a shade of blue. As I'm very drastically trying to find where my information on all of this stuff is.
You said green, red, blue, and orange.
Yeah, orange is on the bottom.
Okay.
'Cause I thought I had more lore written down for this, but I guess I didn't. There's very specific information I was looking for. I don't remember where I wrote that down. It's somewhere on my computer.
Was red the top? I know orange was the bottom.
Green was the top.
Green top.
Red was
okay.
right. Orange bottom.
Right.
Blue left.
Cool.
And right now it seems to be almost in the middle of red, starting to push towards orange. If you want, you can roll me a history check.
Cool.
It's a very high DC.
Oh, Kai.
Yeah, since you are Kai.
+0. Let's see. Baby, get me a natural 20.
Come on, guy.
No, it was not. It was like a 5. No, it was a 3. I can't math.
Yeah, you can't really. You don't really have enough information to put a correlation to what things are at this exact moment.
Oh.
Okay.
I guess I see it and take note of it mentally, and then I just keep going down the hallway with detect magic on me. Because it lasts for how long?
10 minutes.
10 minutes. So.
Yeah, you find yourself at another table. It doesn't have as many chairs, and it seems like the stuff that was originally surrounding you is no longer there. But otherwise, most of the things look exactly the same.
Okay.
How lit up is the area?
It seems to have like a decent just moonlight through the windows.
Oh, okay. So like if I lit a torch, would it benefit me at all?
Not really. It's very visible right now.
Okay, gotcha. I didn't know if it was like moonlight, the rest was dark. Okay.
No.
I guess Rasmus is gonna kind of get up and start trying to find everyone else.
Okay. How do you do so?
Very carefully walking and like, since I was in the same room as Winter, if I were like, Winter,
Winter,
you know, it's
Winter, Eleanor.
that's not Winter. Who are you? That's not Winter.
I am a lost soul. As you feel a chill up your spine.
A lost soul, you say?
Eleonora and Kai. Because I cannot find the information I'm looking for on this person. Oh no, here it is. It was written under a different location. Great, I love that for me. Okay. Yeah, so Eleonora and Kai, anything else you want to try and do?
I want to cast Divine Sense. So, as an action, you can detect good and evil. Until the end of next turn, you can sense anything affected by the hollow spell or know the location of any filthy or undead within 60 feet. That is not behind total cover.
You get one very sinister ping from your Divine Sense. It is directly behind you, and it is Fey, as you feel a chill go up your spine. Kai.
I turn around to try to look at it.
No, you are locked in place by that. Kai, anything else you want to do?
I feel like since I take notes of the all of the clock stuff, I want to just start running down the hallway and see if I just run into anyone.
Give me a perception check.
Okay. Hell yeah. That's an 18.
Okay, as you're running forward, you still have your detect magics kind of flowing around you, and every so often it just feels like it hits a wall, stops, and then goes through as you enter, as it almost feels like you're entering into a next location.
Okay.
Like, yeah, you can see your embers starting to like pile up against some kind of wall. You go through the wall, and then they seem to be perfectly fine moving forward.
Almost as if it's looping.
Some would say yes.
Okay. I cast Thorn Whip on the ground, like in front of me on this hallway, and I keep running to see if I run into that same spot. Just to
You'd have to do that
confirm.
multiple times, I think.
Okay, then I'll do that as I'm running to see if I see those same markings as I keep running.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Confirm that it's looping.
once you like see your detect magic hit the next thing, you've already passed another set of tables after you've done the vine whip. Moving forward, you don't see any puncture holes within the grounds.
Are you done playing games, boy?
There.
Oh, you know who I am. We've talked plenty of times before.
Please get out of my head.
As a chill goes up your rocky spine, and you all feel yourselves thrust in whichever direction needed to be back at the table. And across from you, you see a smoky figure start to appear.
Welcome back to your home plane. I appreciate everything you have done for us. It is good to have all 4 anchors back where they're supposed to be.
Who are you?
Oh, you don't have to worry about that. You will get to meet everyone soon enough.
Okay.
You
Are
can all,
you-
Yeah, you can all talk to this person in individual conversations.
Are you the other half of Veranestra?
The other
Or
half?
the other
That's
the other
interesting.
person?
The other person? I don't know what that means. Yes, I am Veranestra. I don't know what you want from that.
Is the voice I've previously heard of as Veranestra been more of a feminine voice?
Yes. And
Why
it's
do you
really
sound-
hard to do this voice, so it is the
Okay.
same voice.
Oh, okay. I thought you said the one I was hearing sounded more masculine.
Yes, that was a different voice. That was a completely different
Oh, okay.
voice. That was a lot more
Okay.
like hollow sounding. This one is very rough. It's just in your face.
But this one is that more feminine.
Yes, this is the more feminine witch-esque is what I'm going for.
What do you want?
I want my family to have everything they ever need. Is that too much to ask?
Yeah, but what do we have to do with that?
You have a gleaming world that is yet to be explored by our family. So we will take it from you, and you will never do anything about it.
What exactly do you mean by take it? Like, are you gonna kill everyone, or are you just gonna
No,
force
no,
them
that
into
is-
submission?
How barbaric. We are much smarter than that. We will make you do whatever we want.
So you're gonna force us basically to be your slaves and bend to your will, or
You know, some would say that, yes, but yeah, we don't really talk about it that way. It's more of a you will bend the knee in no fear.
so you're gonna brainwash everyone?
That's the one.
Okay.
And it has all started with you.
Wait, what?
You have all done exactly as we've wanted. You're just doing our work for us. It's so much easier because of you.
What do you mean?
Anchors being locations between planes. It's, it's simple. Simple magics and such. Do you not understand magics? I'm sorry.
I mean, I do. Are you controlling us?
No, just influencing your brain patterns. I typically shut you down when I want you to. Yeah, the simple things.
So you're the reason I passed out
Yes.
because I did something you didn't want me to do.
Hey, some would say yes.
Uh-huh.
But, it was nice meeting you again. Goodbye. As
Wait, no.
She just grabs into the table, and you see a long, smoky arm go up and goes right around your neck, Eleonora, as you get lurched forward and you're back in Solaris.
In the room?
Yes. Anyone else have questions for this person?
I was gonna say it sounds like Watto. Star Wars.
I kind of look at the witch. Look, I really don't know what I can do for you. I really don't know how I was involved. Literally, a friend of mine had a hole in his chest, and we were only trying to save him. What do you want from me?
Oh, I don't need anything else from you. You're doing it all on your own. You're being the location of importance for traveling through the plains. Which of your friends had the hole? Were they Githyanki? Were they Sorrow Sworn? What were they?
I don't remember.
How helpful.
Damn it.
I think I was doing that to play dumb, but honestly, I don't know if this is a deception or a please or this is helpful information. I don't know. Kai wouldn't care. They were Githyanki. They were Githyanki.
Oh, there's still plenty of those around. Weird. Anyway.
He was nice. He seemed really nice, and I hated how it turned out.
A Githyanki that got away. Interesting. I think I know the one.
You're dead. They've been long dead.
Oh, I don't care about that at all.
Okay.
It was more of my son-in-law's issue, not my own.
And son-in-law. That's nice. Family's nice. What's your son-in-law's name, if you don't mind me asking?
There's no response.
That's rude.
I'm only trying to make conversation.
Yes, but I need you to be alive. If I tell you, you will die within days. That's no fun for any of us.
Well, if that's the circumstances, then I guess I don't want to know his name, then fine.
Yes, don't you want to find your pitiful friends?
Yes.
If you want an update on them, oh man, they have done some stupid things.
They usually do, but if you know, then please tell me. Please.
There's the little one. They were trying to remove me from the equation.
Oh, so that's a possibility.
And that only made things worse for their own mental being. So that's fun. Originally,
Okay.
I only had the 3 anchors, but because of him, I now have 4.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Great.
Yes. Your head is quite confusing to me. Goodbye.
As the long hand kind of goes around, just grabs you by the top of your head. You can feel the long nails entering your skull as you wake up back in the location where you last were.
Okay.
Okay. Enos Raskus.
You haven't talked to the second. Do you want to say anything?
Can I move?
You can try.
Like we're back at the table, right?
Yeah.
Can I move? I try to stand up.
Yeah, you try to stand up, but it feels like the gravity is just pulling you down super hard.
And this person is on the other side of the table?
Yep, complete opposite side.
Are you trying to go somewhere?
Not somewhere specifically. I'm gonna try to kick the table to hit her with it, if I can. Move my feet.
Okay, give me an athletics check at disadvantage.
Sure. Can I rage and make it a straight?
Sure.
Okay.
Why not?
Sure. Do-do-do-do-do. And then just straight throw. Cool. 16 plus 7. I can't math. 23.
Okay. So, as you're moving your legs, you just feel these needles attaching to the back of your calves, trying to pull your legs back in. As you kick the table, it goes straight through their form, knocking their chair over. Then they just grab the table and do a full circle and frisbee chuck it at you as you wake up back in Solaris. But you hear one more thing before you go. Why are the big ones never the ones that want to talk? All of your friends were very informative. As you wake up in Solaris.
Do we all like wake up at the same time and like, or do we wake up at our respective time?
You wake up at the same time. We still have Raskus to finish up the scene with.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask, are you the entity that I got off of Eleonora?
Oh, yes, that would be me. I am going to be your biggest nightmare and only going to cause more pain for you and all of your friends and world.
I look forward to it.
I don't think that's true, unless you really don't care about the world that you stay in.
Go on this big old longer. I care about this world, but after I feel like what I've been through here recently, to me you're just another fight, another obstacle for us to get across. So I'm not too worried about you.
Well, that's quite a statement coming from someone who doesn't even know what I am.
I don't care.
What is the strongest thing you've ever taken down, little man? You look like a pixie to me, so what's possibly the strongest thing you could take out?
Fought this one creature, known as an updog.
This is fascinating. I've never heard of an updog before.
They're rare. They're very rare, very difficult to defeat. So.
Well, it seems like this updog is not a god of any kind.
From my world, he is.
Hate you. Hate you so much.
Well, I know that's not true because I've met most of your gods and they don't have anything.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to act tough right now. I'm a little scared,
Good.
to be quite frank with you. But regardless, I think that me and my friends will be waiting for your arrival.
Oh, you don't have to worry about fighting me.
Okay. That makes me feel better.
I've been dead for millennia.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I'm just here to torment. Goodbye.
like that. Oh, goodbye. Fuck you.
As a hole underneath you just appears and you just start falling.
Damn.
And you all awaken back in Solaris.
I almost got him.
So Winter, you see Raskus shoot up very quickly. Eleanor and Enos, you see each other shoot up very quickly.
I'm probably gonna gasp for air because that's the last thing I remember in the dream was being choked. So I'm just gonna like sit up, like take a really sharp breath in.
I got one of those like weird, like when you're falling in a dream, you kind of wake up, you like jolt around. Kind of do one of those, like I'm about to fall off the bed.
Yeah.
Was Rasmus like sweating or like any physical things happening to him as I was like taking the watch?
Nope.
Okay.
It was a sleep and then just sudden spasms as they wake up.
Okay. Why are you? What's the commotion? What's going on?
In the Underdark, I tried to remove an entity off of Eleonora, and it transferred itself to me as well. and I had a conversation with them, very brief. I tried to get them with a clever joke, but it didn't work. But up to my understanding, I wasn't going to get much from them anyways. So, just another thing for us to worry about. But if you didn't have this dream, I don't think you have to worry about it.
I was awake the whole time.
Yeah, so if you didn't see it, I don't think you're affected by this. So, don't worry about it.
Also, it's your watch, by the way. You
Yeah,
woke up and I
yeah.
wanted to let you know that.
Yeah, no, I get
So I
it.
just, I'm gonna.
No. Yeah, that's
You
fair.
can watch. Don't touch the mask.
Okay. I'll do my best not to. Don't touch anything that I've touched.
I'm going to sit here in this meditative stance and fall asleep. I'm not
Okay.
touching anything.
Okay, good.
Put the mask on the table in front of him. Go to the other side of the room, get in a meditated stance, and try to sleep. I mean,
That's nothing. Susie, turn around. Mask on.
that's your issue. If that's what you do, that's your issue.
I think it'd be funny if as soon as you just turn around, just on. But no. I'm just gonna kind of stare out the window and kind of process what just happened.
Okay. Eleanor and
Okay,
Alex.
I don't think I hear them wake up since they didn't like wake up yelling or anything. So
Enos, did you fall asleep? Oh. Enos, did you fall asleep?
Yeah. And I had a dream. That thing that's been talking to us. I don't think I
You
know.
saw
What was that?
you saw her. You saw Veronestra.
I think so. I tried to fight her. It didn't go well.
Yeah. I can imagine so.
Did you have a dream too, or?
But it was different than the other ones, and it felt different. I don't know, it was so weird. But, I can take watch if you want to go back to sleep.
I think so. 'Cause technically, I haven't rested, right?
Mhm.
Even if I slept. Okay. Sure. Yeah. Just wake me up if anything happens.
Okay. So, second watch.
Perception
Perception
check.
checks.
Yep.
Okay.
7.
Damn.
17.
Okay.
And Eleonora has been on fire today.
You need new dice, homie.
Nothing really out of the ordinary for either of those.
Okay.
Winter.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god.
You have no issues sleeping tonight.
Cool. I was like, oh my god.
Everything goes according to plan.
Always something.
Oh.
So, I need everyone that was in the dream state to give me wisdom saving throws.
Oh god.
Oh, even Kai?
Yep.
Cool.
You said everyone that had the dream.
Yep.
A wisdom saving throw?
I'm on +4. Let's get into it.
30-20.
Okay.
12.
Okay.
14.
Does Enos get an additional
Nope.
the +3? Oh.
Okay. Good to know.
I don't like that you're not gonna tell us what it was for.
It's for the same thing all of them have been for. For the
Oh.
thing that
Oh my
that
God,
you guys still
he
haven't learned about.
He hasn't decided yet.
No, it's decided. I just don't know how drastic I need to make it. Yeah, so you all wake up in the morning, getting a decent long rest for the first time in a few days. What do you guys want to do?
Wait, nothing happened with Winter?
No, I was fucking with him.
Oh. Damn. Okay.
I was playing the bluff. I
I see. It worked very well. It got me. Okay. And I was even part of it. Okay. I guess Winter, you didn't wake up. Did you have a good night?
I woke up. I slept just fine.
Okay. That's good.
No weird dream.
I guess it's time for breakfast.
Yeah, I guess I kind of, after checking up on Winter, I gotta go out and knock on Eleanor and Enos's door. Hello, Frascus. Are we getting breakfast?
Sure.
Also, I think we kind of need to talk. Whenever y'all are ready, and I'll go downstairs and wait.
Yeah. Artemis
For them to come down.
asks you, so where do you think you're going to be heading to next? Are you going to be staying here a little longer? Are you heading somewhere?
I'm not quite sure. We're gonna be here for probably just a couple more hours. I have to send a message to an old friend.
Okay. That's
So-
nice.
We'll get some breakfast first. The others should be joining me here any minute.
Well, I can start getting you all prepared then. And she makes her way into the back and starts preparing breakfast and everything.
Yay.
Am I about to have a bloody nose? What's about to happen here? Yeah, that's
I'll
right.
just like stroll downstairs.
Okay.
I was gonna say I have a question about like the healing process or Winter.
Mhm.
I've been trying to use like the quicken healing ability every time they go to sleep. At this point, what is the state of their face? Still bandaged? Still?
It's still
'Cause if I'm using
bandaged
all of my key
because like
point- okay,
you almost ripped to bone your
cool.
face off, so
Mhm.
your body has to regenerate all of those lost cells, and that is a very long process to do.
Cool. Cool.
Like it'll probably be a few months of doing that.
Okay. Sick. I probably, after changing my bandages, I probably would just try to walk downstairs and meet up with everyone. Good morning, everyone. You guys look like
Morning.
shit, not gonna lie.
Okay.
I just calls it how I sees it. I mean, you guys woke up in the well, Rascus, you woke up in the middle of the night screaming. Or not screaming, just delusional. You were running around being hysterical.
Yeah. Did anyone else have a weird dream?
Yes, both of us did.
Okay. I don't know who this person was.
I do.
Okay. I tried to get in with the clever joke. It didn't work, but
What was the joke?
that we fought a creature known as Updog because they asked what the tough thing that we fought, and I use humor as a way to get through fear. So
Rascus, did you really try to ask a fae to get them to say what's up, dog?
nothing much. How are you?
I punch him in the face.
No. Why?
Not like hard.
Oh,
I guess like in
yeah.
the arm. I'll punch you in the arm. Just like
Sorry. We've been through a lot lately. Okay.
no, it was
And-
good. It was really good. That was
I
really
wanted a peaceful night, and I didn't get that. And it just feels like we're getting one thing thrown on top of another, and we just got done with Stormane. I don't want to deal with whatever this entity is. I want to get back to Kai and go from there.
How do we even find Kai?
I
We don't
can
have
do
like
it.
a bat signal or anything.
Actually, I
It's a
don't
bad
have
signal.
that, but I can talk to them.
Oh,
I don't. I can send a message mentally to Kai, potentially,
then yeah,
and-
let's do it.
and he can respond almost immediately. can answer in a like manner immediately. So
I miss the toasty cinnamon bun friend.
yeah. But okay, but first off, you said you knew who this person was in the weird dream.
Yeah. You know the family that Dylan was talking about that attacked
Yeah.
the Astral Sea?
Yeah.
That's the matriarch, I'm assuming. Her name is Veronestra.
Oh.
She's the one that I see in all my dreams in the Feywild.
Gotcha. You good? Okay. Well, if it involves Dylan, it might involve Kai. We were all there with Dylan whenever that all happened.
Yeah.
Do y'all relay all the information to me about y'all's dreams? What are we revealing? Everything or just what you said?
I'll go through everything of like that they're planning to attack the material plane and that all like the four of us are anchors.
Yeah, I say the four of us was with Kai.
Yeah.
I didn't have it until I tried to remove the curse off of you. So we definitely need to get that right now. That's okay. You didn't know. I didn't know. I got rid of it once. Maybe do it again, but we'll see. But right now, was Artemis coming up to us?
Yeah, she's like holding the plates of food, listening to this conversation. What?
Did you just... Oh no, did you just hear what we were talking about?
Yeah, you weren't talking very quietly.
I was trying to.
Well, when I'm standing at your table with your food, it's kind of hard to not hear what you have to say. She just turns around and walks away.
Wait, do we have the food?
She put it down. She put it down.
Oh, okay.
She puts the food down and dips.
So when Shaka just takes the food back with her.
Yeah, you see her go behind the bar and she's pouring a mug of ale.
Can I have a glass of on the stuff?
After me.
Rascal is just starting up a guiding bolt in his hand. Just say the word. She can't know. I'm kidding. Don't do that. That's bad.
Turn into an evil campaign real fast.
Yeah. It's better that she's dead than know about what could happen. I'm gonna try sending to Kai.
You have 25 words, so who wants to count it? Because I'm not going to.
I'll type it out and then make sure before I say all of it.
But that gets rid of the fun part of having too many words.
I'll do it.
I was gonna count it regardless. Okay. Hello, Kai. This is Raskus. We are in Solaris. Correct? Not correct. Don't put correct on that. I'm double checking that's where we're at. We are back from the Underdark. Where can we find you?
You should have
That's
5
5
more
left.
words.
With peace and love, Raskus.
My favorite part, you don't have to use all 25 words, but it's almost mandatory that you do.
I know I didn't have to, but I had to think of something.
Okay.
Okay, so any distance other than including the other planes, but there's a 5% chance they don't get it if they're on a different plane.
Yep. Kai, you have no idea how this spell works, so talk away.
Is that you? That's 3.
It's 4.
4.
I'll
Yeah,
count
that is
them.
4. Okay.
Let's go.
I'm in Carleon.
That's not true. You're in
Wait,
Belmare.
Oh, Belmere, my bad. I mean, Belmere. It's all confusing. I had a dream. It was really weird. Where are you? Are you guys out yet? How many do I have left?
One
I think
word.
that was it. Oh yeah.
Bye.
Just screaming. Just screaming is the last word.
I answered those last two in my message. Can I send it again or
You can use another spell slot.
Don't do that.
no? I'm not. I got these in. I look over to everyone else. I'm like, Kai's in Belmere.
Mare.
He had-
M-A-R-E.
Belmere. My bad. He's in Belmere. We can go find him there. He also had the same or a weird dream, so I presume it's the same thing.
Do any of us know how to get there?
Artemis, dear, I have a question.
Uh-huh.
Do you know how to get to Belmere from here?
Yeah. You have to go southwest towards Coalfield,
Oh God. Okay.
and then you have to go through the mountain pass into the Samar Desert, go past Carleone, then through the jungle, and then you enter the plains, and then Belmere should be up there in the north.
Oh God. Okay. You have to go through the plains.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Are we all going to die? Oh no.
No.
Goes and pours another drink for herself.
Okay.
Okay. I believe I wrote that down. I don't know if I type things or can pronounce things correctly. But southwest towards Coldfield, Mountain Pass, and then go through the Samar Desert, past Carleone, through the jungle, north the plains after exiting them. Okay. We got a pretty hefty travel on our way towards Kai. So I think since he also had the dream,
How in the hell did Kai end all the way in Belmere? We've only been gone a month.
it's a month.
Oh, that is fucking far.
Yeah.
Oh wait, there's the map. Oh, okay, cool. Oh my God.
Okay. Fun.
Boy, what the hell, boy? All right. What?
We're going
Oh,
on
dear.
a trip.
Yeah, Belmere is an entire continent away. Good luck.
Would it be? No.
Could we sail?
Would be. That's what I was thinking. Would it be faster to sail?
We don't have ships. You could get one from Carleone. That would probably be your closest bet.
Gargili wouldn't have one. Gargili.
Oh.
Gargil.
Garagil would. That is true.
I think we should sail. I don't want to risk going through the desert.
That sounds like fun.
And I've sailed with my fathers. Going across the sea wouldn't be that big of a deal as long as we can avoid any run-ins with pirates or any, sea life that doesn't want us there.
I vote for sailing because I think it will be faster. If it looks
But if
safer.
we're talking- yeah.
We're being hunted. Remember, if we're being hunted, at least we'll be able to see ships coming at us from distance.
Fuck, that's true.
You still kind of have to go through a desert to get to Garagil.
But not as much of one.
Yeah.
And we could cross to the coast and then go up that way, or kind of
What's
go between the mountains and the desert.
yeah? What's wrong with the desert? Am I missing something? Why is everyone avoiding the desert?
In the desert.
I was just trying to keep us from having to go through both the mountains and the Samar Desert.
And the
Yeah,
jungle.
I'm not trying to deal with the mountain, desert, jungle, and plains. I'd rather just sail. But the thing is, if we're all on a boat and we get attacked by, God forbid, some kind of sea creature, I think we might be fucked.
Well,
and
it's a
let God take a second here. It would be kind of hard to meet Kai in the middle if you went by boat.
Okay.
oh, I guess we could meet him in the middle.
Yeah,
we
we
don't
could
have
try
to
and
meet him
meet.
in Belmere. Then I
Okay.
guess we could still take a boat to Carleone.
Yeah, I guess. But just going straight to the
That would be a
desert.
longer trek if you go to
Yeah.
Garagil
Yeah,
and then
guaranteed
sail from
Garagil.
Garagil to Carleone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we're currently in where? Solaris? Yeah?
Mhm.
Yeah, we're in
So-
Solaris.
I think it would be more or less I don't know. I feel like it would be longer to do to Garagil and then sail.
We can just try to do a straight pass to Carleone first. I can contact Kai, contact Kai again before we go to sleep to see if what he's doing to make sure we're kind of on the right track.
Well, we also need to go to Carleone anyway, because that's where Enos's father is.
Okay.
So we can just
we-
halfway.
Hopefully. Okay, so through the desert, it is in the mountains.
So you guys are gonna head towards Coalfield, or are you just gonna try and go straight across?
Should we try to maybe head to Coalfield first and see if we?
Because you know one person that lives in Coalfield.
No, who lives in Coalfield?
You know one person that does.
I do. Andrea.
Who lives in Coalfield?
Andrea.
Oh,
Andrea
We could
Ilvalon.
get, well, I don't know how much, like, stuff and supplies we can get for a long trip here. But since it is a capital, right? Maybe we could get a little more help.
Yeah, we can head
do
to
the whole
Coalfield
trek through
first,
the
and then-
desert.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that might be our best bet.
The Coalfield.
so wait, who's in Coalfield? Andrea, the lady that deserted Stormane's army.
Well, she didn't desert. She was there, just late.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Okay,
I feel like that's the next move then.
sounds good. Gonna start walking out of Solaris.
Let's get the fourth.
Before I do, I'm just gonna go over to Artemis and I'm going to hand her the letter I wrote
Okay.
last night, and I'm gonna ask her if she can get it to Aubrey Masterplan, or get one of the guards to get it to her. If that's okay.
Sure. Yeah, I should be able to do that. Yeah.
Do I
Then I
see Enos give her the letter?
Maybe. Unless Enos just waits behind.
I was waiting for everyone to leave. Yeah. Like not necessarily like until they step out, but just kind of like stay behind like a few steps.
Okay.
And
I just
then
wanted to see if I noticed him give it to her.
Probably not.
I'll just put a hand on her shoulder and be like, "It's okay. We've dealt with other stuff before. Don't worry.
Mm-hmm. Great. Yep.
We're trying.
Fantastic.
Thank you." And then I walk out.
We're doing our best.
We're doing our best. So we might have a problem with they're gonna invade our world. What?
Excuse me.
So here's the thing. Okay. So to Coalfield it is.
Okay. On foot?
We try and see if our horses are still.
Yeah, we're gonna get some horses. We talked about that last
Because
night.
I had my horse, but then we also had other ones that we borrowed.
Mhm.
Or we
That
were
was
in the
a-
carriage or something.
That was a month ago though. So I guess we'll go to the stables and
Yeah,
See if they're there or not. I don't
just
think
at
they will
the
be.
south of Solaris, there's a small stables. You do see a human man with a big straw hat. Just
Sir,
well, fine day, everybody. How we doing?
howdy doody.
we're doing good.
Well, Wait, I recognize the three of you. I don't know who
Howdy.
you are.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we dropped some horses off here quite some time ago. Would you happen to still have them? Raskus, Eleanor, and Enos.
No. I got
Why?
rid of all four of their horses.
Why?
Okay.
Because I had to stop paying for them. Stopped being paid for them, so I just started to rent them out to other people that were taking them.
We were indisposed, but you rented them? You didn't sell them?
Well, they're supposed to come back at some point, or they could just be dead. It doesn't. I don't really know.
Do you have 4 horses that we could rent now?
I got some donkeys.
It
On
seems
foot?
like on foot it is. Then.
Maybe we can rent some in Coalfield.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Oh, you're heading down to Coalfield? I like that place. It's pretty nice at this time of year. It's very, very enjoyable.
Yeah. Okay.
If any of you
Thank
like
you.
hand-to-hand combat, there's definitely the Wolf Pack. That's a good place to go.
The wolf pack.
Yeah, it's a lovely fighting ring where you get to watch people beat the shit out of other people. It's really enjoyable. Good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
I see.
So is that a
Well,
no
thank
on
you
the
s-
donkeys?
That's
No,
gonna be a
the-
no.
that's gonna be a no on the donkey.
I don't think a
so,
donkey can carry me.
We're gonna pass on that.
Yeah.
Wait, you're
no.
a human? I thought you were some kind of robot or something. You were just so big. You're just unhumanly human.
I get that.
Why do you look like Stormmane, though?
You know, I also get that a lot.
Huh. Strange coincidences.
Mm-hmm. Very much
Well,
so.
have a nice day, everybody. I'm gonna go back
Yeah,
to
we'll
taking
be
my nap.
going now. Thank you.
He just sits back down. You hear snoring before you even make it out of the room. Yeah, so you
Someone
start.
sleepy.
You head south towards kind of like the Y break, where if you go right, you'll start heading towards Coalfield, southwest.
Let's head to Coalfield.
The terrain is pretty rocky. It's fairly uncomfortable to walk on most of the time, but there's a pretty solid path that's been burned through with carts and such. There's a lovely little patch of land that you pass at one point where there's a nice little picket fence that seems to have some broken pieces to it. A little bit farther in, you can see some kind of farmhouse before you come up to a small forested area on the main path. Continuing to walk on by, you do notice that there's a person laying against one of the fence posts.
Can I do a perception check just to get a general look at what they look like right now?
Yeah,
I do a medicine check on them to see if they're still alive.
sure.
Fuck, that's a 9.
It's
Come on,
kind of hard to
okay.
tell. They have their head kind of hunched over. Could be human, could be elf. Can't really tell from this distance.
15 on the medicine check.
15. There's very faint breathing, but it does not look good.
Whoever they are, they look banged up. Barely alive.
Hearing Winter say that, I'll go over and like kneel next to the person and
Getting
like, really
close, you can just see a long trail of blood coming out of their mouth and going down into their shirt.
I'm gonna rush over to that person and
Like, this is like when you
like-
are super close to them to notice.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna lay a hand on their shoulder and real quick, just do a healing hands for 6 hit points. But be like, "Are you all right?"
Do I look alright? Is my shining smile still intact?
As they like give you a
What
smile and like
happened?
4 teeth are missing.
Oh,
Oh, God.
oh.
What happened?
I don't remember. I just walked.
What's your name?
Oh no.
Oh,
Like
fuck.
they look super out of it.
I need rest.
As like blood is still dripping out of their mouth.
Can I see if they're I wouldn't know about this. Well, I've overheard their conversation, so I guess I'll look over at Eleonora. Maybe he has. You said you came across people who have holes in their body.
I look at Raskus.
Dellen.
I don't.
Dellen had a giant hole in his chest that consumed him.
Do you think that might be happening here? He might have a hole somewhere on him.
Is this a man or a woman? or
It's a
can I
man.
tell?
It's a man. He has fairly short brown hair. He has pretty loose clothing, all things considered. He has his hands kind of wrapped in cloth.
I need
Where are you hurt?
everywhere. It hurts everywhere. I want to just lay down on a bed. Oh,
You said there was a farmhouse behind us, right? Or
Yeah,
behind the
it's not
gate?
too terribly far away.
You know,
Carry him there.
Yeah.
Can I do a perception check to see if there is a hole on him? Now that I'm aware of this.
Yeah, give me a perception. It'd be more of an investigation check, really.
Okay. Oof. Winter. 14.
It's very bizarre. You don't really see any outside wounds.
Okay.
He just seems to be bleeding from the mouth.
Oh. Okay. That's different.
Yeah, so you make your way up towards this farmhouse. The exterior of it seems like it has a little bit of wear and tear on it because it is kind of out in just an open field, so it looks like there's a lot of sun damage to the wood of the house. At some point, it was probably painted a beautiful red. It is a 2-story house, and it has a porch kind of surrounding all of the outside of it. With like little pillars keeping this porch and the rest of the house kind of stable. You walk up to it. The door isn't closed.
Do we
Like
hear
it seems to be somewhat ajar, but not by much.
Oh god, do we hear anything or is
I'll
it
knock on it.
Okay.
I'm gonna knock on it and like push it open just a little bit. Hello, is anyone home?
Opening up and kind of going and like looking inside, there just seems to be a very fine layer of dust covering everything.
Not another abandoned house.
And as soon as you walk in, you see a set of stairs going up to a second floor. To the right, you can see what looks to be like a kitchen of some kind. There's a hallway going forward and another little side room to the left. The room on the left has like sitting furniture and all of that. The hallway just goes down towards the other side of the house. And the kitchen just has a small table with a couple chairs surrounding it.
And everything still has that layer of dust on it.
Yeah, everything seems to have a fine layer of dust to it.
I'm gonna cast Divine Sense again.
Okay. You do
Just
not
to-
pick up anything.
Okay. I can't feel anything off kilter, you guys. I think maybe it really is just abandoned.
Okay.
everyone weapons drawn? Let's be careful.
Yeah, I guess.
I think-
I guess.
What time
I'm
of
gonna
day would
put
it
the
be
man
by
down.
now?
in a sofa.
Oh, it's probably like 1 or 2 p.m. at this point.
Yeah. You can just lay him on a couch or something.
Yeah.
Okay. You can lay him down on one of the couches. A fine amount of dust just goes and circulates in the air now.
Okay. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say I just grab a napkin or something or a cloth to like wipe the blood off his face and as much as I can off his clothes.
Someone should watch him. So he
I
doesn't
can
go
stay. I can keep an eye on him. I can heal him if I need to again.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I still have 3 minor healing potions.
Mm-hmm.
I used the greater in the fight, but we can give him a healing potion, but we can't do much for him, unfortunately.
Yes, but who knows? Maybe after he's healed up, he'll know what happened.
I guess.
Can I do a medicine check to see if he's like been poisoned or has like a disease?
Sure, give me a medicine check now that you're actually close to him.
An 18.
It seems like whatever had happened to him, it was almost like it was psychological, as if something happened to him just within his brain itself.
That's weird that it would have made his mouth bleed, though.
And lose teeth.
I wonder if... I'm talking aloud to the group. Is he kind of like fallen asleep by now?
Yeah, like he doesn't look that comfortable, but he is trying to rest to the best of his abilities.
I wonder if he may have bitten his tongue or like clenched his jaw, and that may have, or maybe his teeth were already missing. But I don't think anything's physically wrong with him.
Yeah. He could just be a guy that's gotten beat up or something, and something magical. The dude had magic on him. I don't know, but he could know something. He doesn't know anything, at the moment. Or maybe because he knew stuff, his brain got wiped. Since you said it's brain related. I don't know. Let's see if there's something in this place that can maybe help. I don't know.
I'm gonna take a look outside and see if there was anyone following us or saw that we walked in here.
Give me a perception check.
Just like look out the window or something.
The grass outside is fairly well trimmed and stuff like that, leading up to the house.
Yeah.
You gonna give me a number?
It doesn't matter. It was a 7.
Oh.
You said the yard was well trimmed?
Yeah, like it seemed like it wasn't super tall.
That's weird. If the house is this dusty, but the yard is trimmed.
Yeah, but like,
Can I do an Arcana check?
Sure.
Just to see if I'm feeling any kind of like illusory magic or... That's an 8.
House seems pretty mundane. It just seems like no one's been living here. Maybe they have a yard service that comes by every week.
If anyone else has a better magical prowess than I'd like to check and see if this is illusory magic.
Yeah, but for Enos's perception check, you go up to the windows, but they almost seem to have like that foggy glass sense to them, so you can't really see too well.
Okay. I'm gonna go upstairs then and start looking around.
Yeah, you go upstairs, and it's a bedroom, like loft type situation where it's just the one room up top. You see a wooden framed bed with an actual bed frame with a hay bed with pelts over top of it and pretty sad looking pillows, but they have 2 end tables on either side.
Okay. Do I see any... Everything's dusty, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, there's still that fine layer of dust.
But there's no memorials or keepsakes, pictures, or anything that could lead to like who used to live here?
Yeah, it looks like there was like a candle that's burned all the way through on one side. Nothing seems out of the ordinary besides the dustiness of it.
And nothing looks like they left in a haste. It just like the house
No,
was
it
clean,
looks like it's clean except
and then
with dust.
left and never came back.
Yep.
Okay.
Doesn't
Alright.
make any sense. The grass is well trimmed. Doesn't make any sense.
Is there any?
This is like-
I was gonna say, are we leaving any tracks inside the house?
Yeah.
We are. Okay.
I'll tell everyone what I saw upstairs in case they're interested.
Enos,
back
give me a
down.
perception check.
Who?
Enos.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Here you go again.
Come on.
Not rolling well.
You.
11 plus 3, I think. Is my... Yeah, I have plus 3, so 14.
Going back down the stairs, you only made 1 footstep. 1 footstep mark per step. When you start heading back down, you notice the side you went up has 2 footsteps per step. As if something walked up there behind you.
Hell no.
I am drawing my weapon, and there's something here. I'm telling everyone there's something here.
What kind of footstep?
Just look like shoes. Very similar shoes to Enos, just a little bit smaller.
Okay.
We know you're here. Make yourself uninvisible. Make yourself visible again.
You don't hear a thing.
You know what?
Like, the floors are pretty creaky going throughout the house. You didn't hear any other creaks following you, Enos.
How dusty would you say everything is?
Yes, sir. I know what you're about to do.
Like a 16th of an inch of dust. Like, I don't know what you want from me. It's just like you could
I'm
wipe it
going
off
to-
pretty easily.
I'm going to take Windbreaker out,
Okay.
and I'm going to use the charge kind of like a broom, pick up as
Mhm.
much dust, and see if I can find anything invisible.
Okay. You swing with Windbreaker. Are you doing this on the top,
But when
on the
charged.
loft?
Huh?
Are you doing this in the loft? On the second floor?
Because I saw, okay.
Yeah, like you
That's my
got
question.
back to the top of the steps and you noticed that there was way too many footprints going upstairs.
No, I'm going to rush down and
Okay.
do it up the stairs, see if it's still behind me.
Okay. You just see Enos get to the bottom as a gust of wind goes up and it seems to attach to nothing.
Well, I think we should go. You know, it's none of our business. We shouldn't have come in here in the first place. I
We
think we
can't
should
leave him. I want to make sure he's
Sure we
okay.
can.
From the kitchen you hear it. Oh, some kind of door opening.
No, I'm out. No, fuck that.
The front door?
No, it was like a side door in the kitchen.
I'm just going to peek. I'm next to it, right? Because it was the stairs, and then it was the...
Yeah, it was
Kitchen?
stairs, hallway, kitchen.
I'm just going to take a peek.
Okay. It seems like there's like a stairway going down in the kitchen. It seems like the door that was to that just was drifted open a little bit.
Of course it goes down. Of course it's in the basement.
Hey, guys, there's a basement in here.
Of course there is.
Okay, okay. Fine.
I'm gonna stay with the man and make sure he's okay.
Okay.
Okay. I was gonna say I don't think we should split the party, but okay.
Winter, if you want to
Oh.
Eleanor, me and Enos can go look.
Okay.
No one should be by themselves, but if Eleanor's going to stay by the person, someone needs to be with her.
Okay, I'll stay.
So I can help heal Enos if he needs it. He needs
Ooh,
Eleanor to
we're
help
just
you.
going to take a quick look, right? just look
Yeah,
down, see how far it goes. Yeah.
Not going down the stairs, but I'm going to look down the stairs, see if I see anything.
It's a like curved stairwell, so you don't get to see much.
Of course it is. Okay. Fuck. Alright. I'm going to... Is it dark? Is there any light coming from down
it is
there?
pretty dark once you get to the doorway.
Okay, I light my torch that I have.
You have dark
one of the
vision.
torches that I have. Huh?
You have dark vision.
I guess. That's right. I was thinking like Indiana Jones type shit for Enos.
I was just gonna, yeah.
I give a torch to Enos, and I walk down. We walk down, I guess.
You go down about 13 to 15 steps. It opens up into this pretty nice chamber where the entire right wall is filled with wine bottles.
Oh.
Anything else?
There's like the bar table, obviously, and a couple of stools there as well. But it's a fairly small room, all things considered. On the other side, you see almost like a secondary cellar door that has a chain on it.
Okay, before we move any further, I'm gonna look around for footprints.
Okay, give me a perception check.
Fuck, it's the 12!
It doesn't appear like there's any footprints. There's a lot less dust down here. So it would have been harder to notice footprints anyway.
God damn it. Alright, go to the door with the chain. Fuck it.
Yeah, it seems to have a padlock on it.
As we go to it, I'm gonna listen to see if I can hear that there's something in the
Okay.
cell, whatever's locked.
Give me a perception check.
Come on, man.
You got this.
What is that? Oh, finally, 16, so 19 total.
You hear what almost sounds like wind going through something. I'm loving Ian's reactions. It's giving me life to keep going.
Do we want to call the rest of them down here before?
Yes, please. I don't do haunted house shit. Okay.
As Ian or
I don't like
Raskus?
it. Both. Okay.
How far down are we? Like, can I just yell up to them?
Yeah, you could easily just yell up. You're only down like 15 steps on a stairwell.
Oh, okay.
I don't think he's gonna die in the next 5 minutes. If you guys can come down here real quick.
Okay, we're on our way. And we start making our way.
So you guys also see
guys.
the big wall of wine. You see the cellar door that has a padlock and chain on it.
There's wind coming through this.
So there's two options. Someone can either try to pick the lock, or I can break the lock.
I can't pick the lock.
I have proficiency with these tools, but I don't think I have any.
You broke them last time,
used
didn't you?
sleight of hand for it to pick the lock.
That would kind of require having thieves' tools to go with it, but you can try and do it otherwise and describe it how you're going to do it, and I set a DC based off of that.
Since we had time while we were in Solaris, I would have pulled my hair back, and I was gonna see if I could use like a pin that I have in my hair, and do the traditional like using a bobby pin to try to pick the lock.
Yeah, it's very flimsy, so it'll be a pretty high DC. Where if you do fail, you'll probably get the bobby pin stuck in there.
It's fine. Enos can just break
Then
it.
Enos can just break it.
You can still try.
Go ahead, yeah.
That's a 7.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So you grab the padlock, you grab your bobby pin, but the padlock's really deep, and you just let go, and now it's just stuck in there, and it just rattles around.
Nice.
Really glad
Alright, Enos, break it.
fought.
Whack his pee-pee.
Alright.
So give me a attack roll.
Am I hitting it with something?
I would hope so. How else were you gonna break it?
I was just gonna go.
Okay,
But no,
we
you're
can go
right,
athletics.
No, you're right. I'm gonna hit it with the sword.
Okay. I believe the AC of a metal chain is 15.
I'm hitting it with the adamantine greatsword. So that's gonna be what the fuck is that? I can't see in my own light. I rolled a 7 plus 8, so that's 15.
Jesus. I'm really looking for the DC. Where is it? Iron Steel is AC 19. Wild. So you hit across it, but it just kind of bounces off the metal surfaces.
No.
Doors.
So did it not work?
No, it did not cut through. Seemed like there wasn't enough oomph to cut through it.
All right.
Here, I can try with my sword.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'll try with a Thuriel. That's gonna be a 21 to hit.
Okay, roll damage.
Can I use a smite on this?
Sure.
That's it's gonna be 6.
It should be 3d8 total.
So much.
That's gonna be 20 points of damage.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So you watch Enolas try and cut through it with I believe the red sword, not make it. You're just like, just blast the door straight down into the cellar. As you hear of the two metal doors crashing down a couple more steps. As you can now see a cylindrical hallway seems to be going straight past with a small water stream going down. But like it's at kind of like a little bit of an angle.
Who wants to go on a water slide?
If you tried to slide down it, you would probably hurt a lot and make it 3 feet. Like the stream is like maybe an inch wide and it's just snaking its way down.
Is it like a walkway though?
Yeah, it is tall enough
Like
to be a walkway.
Like it's a hallway.
Yeah, it's about a 10-foot by 10-foot
I look at
like,
everyone.
cylinder.
Might as well.
Okay, I'll start walking down.
Okay. You gonna go down or up?
Wait.
So it goes both ways, down and up?
Yes, but you do see a stream going down and to the left. So there's some kind of water source up to the right.
First, I'll go down to the water, and then I'll take a sip of the water, see if it's fresh or salty.
You don't
Okay.
see the
Do I
water
look at
either
it?
direction. You just see the stream.
I want to find out where the water's
Like, that's what I'm saying. Can I get some and like take a sip of it, or
Yeah, you like reach down and just cup up a thing of mud water.
does it look like mud water? Never mind then. No.
Like it looks like mud water since it's going through a muddy tunnel. And you don't see
okay.
the top or the bottom. So
I want to go up.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, let's go up
Yeah.
first.
You guys start heading right. Travel up for probably like a minute, if not longer. Like not too much longer. And it almost enters into this pretty spherical chamber where in the middle is a 15 by 15 little water pool.
Okay.
Full investigation to see if there's anything like tracks or any sign of that someone's been here recently.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, give me an investigation. You can do investigation or survival to look for tracks.
We can hear my
Man.
help. Like in the
Oh.
water here as we're
I'm
walking.
gonna do
late.
survival.
I was
What-
gonna do survival as
I
well.
had 4 people talk at once. That
Sorry.
was wild. What were you saying, Val?
There. You said there was a walkway, right? We're not walking on the water.
Correct.
Or are we? Okay.
Like,
Never mind.
it's a pretty wide hallway with a really small stream heading down.
Okay, never mind.
Okay. Catherine and then Brian, what were you saying?
I was saying I was gonna roll for survival, and I rolled a 6.
Okay.
I was gonna also roll for survival is what I was gonna say.
Sure. And what did you get, Raskus, for survival?
And
Okay.
17.
Okay. There's no like blatant footprints, like shoe marks, feet marks, anything like that. But every so often, there's almost like a needle was struck into the ground. Like a fair-sized point kept getting stuck into the ground around this pond.
Okay, I relayed the information to everyone else that there's some weird needles being stuck into the ground.
Yeah, Eleonora and Winter both saw that.
Is this
Maybe we should go down now to check and see what goes the other way.
The water, like the water top, seems perfectly still. It's very, very calm water.
Yeah, so it's not being disturbed or anything.
Yeah.
Hey, I want to put my hand in the pool.
Perfect. As you put your hand into the pool and scoop up, you start to see this white face, like hollow eyes and a big smile start coming up towards you. And that is where we were going to end for tonight.
Ghost shit. Fuck that.
Sure, we'll call it a ghost.
I'll call it a ghost for now. It's Casper.
So, thank you all for playing. Welcome to Chapter 3 of Telione Season 2.
Yay.
Thank you all for watching. Hopefully we will see you next week. Goodbye.
Bye.